Let's get that clear for the
6.
record as well. Like, you know,
6.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Same generation, more.
So,
Well, not really.
And the guys from the other clubs were aware of the Kilbrittain guys. Then you suddenly realised, hold on, these guys are... There's a bit about them, like, and then it kind of kicked in for me that these guys, the Danos and all the names that we think about, they were all like, you know, and we thought they were huge, mean and powerful, mean. And
John Regan was definitely tough, like, you know, but I never remember it as a bad thing. Like,
he was a big, powerful voice.
Fear factor.
Could be heard all over the pitch.
Some physically very, very big men, like from Finbar, Pat Pursuit.
John Conlon.
People were in fear of John.
You did the three Jeffrey as well, and you'd then you'd
should Finbar even full back, just and the way football was played in, you know, like if there's a long ball coming in against Finbar, how are you going to beat him?
Yeah.
Like, he's just too strong. You know, the way football was played in. The last thing you do is tell your parents, because you get another. Like what the trainer said it, then why aren't you doing it?
Yeah.
So maybe not banter for the victim, but banter for everyone else.
The Kilbrittain dressing room back in the mid-90s at our early training, like that was an initiation. That was a great crack dressing room.
It was, yeah.
That was a big reason why Kilbrittain were so successful in the 90s, and that gelling in. What happened in that dressing room, I think.
Well, lads would have been brilliant to kind of, you know, include you in it as well, like, you know, merciless at times, like, but it was all good natured, like.
For me, Mícháel was a big influence, I think, very big influence. I think, I mean, a fellow who's still playing it at the time, actually give to 16, 17-year-old lads, you know, and to really drive it on. You know, that was a big thing, I think, at the time.
Lads in there, you know, there was 20 years difference in age.
No, Griffin, in fairness.
Brought it back in, to be fair.
There's rebonding was on them, like I used to bonding, so.
Popped down to Cashman's for
game pool.
a pint, really.
No pool, just a drink.
The nights in Kilbrittain after matches were just absolutely legendary. Like.
And your man said to me, I was scared of my life for 30 years. It's like they probably never realised for years they were both in fear of each other. A physical, marauding football team with mighty men. But like in fairness to Donnies, they were no shrinking violets either. And when my brother came in, he had his arms around me saying, "You're not going into that now," and I was like thinking, "I'm certainly not."
We were very competitive, and they were excellent.
It turned out to be, you know, they just needed to get out of junior.
That would take extra time.
I think so, yeah.
Was
there a replay?
It would have been a replay and extra time. I think we lost in extra time.
Yeah.
That hope, like, you know, because I just knew Owen, like, he's a huge Kilbrittain man. I said, forget it, buddy, not a hope. And he goes, I bet you 5. And I said, if he's betting any amount of money, then it must be some truth to it. Talk to your father. Look, I can't talk about it. Talk to your father. I spoke to him. I think Dominic Cashman, to be fair, a big part of playing.
Owen and my career is about 23. To hand into that.
Don't you did you want? Red cards.
No red cards.
At DC's, yeah.
Was a big thing. Like.
And I think Pat's impact was huge, like, you know.
Brilliant. It was brilliant. And I think that was part of the bond.
Then the match was, but it actually hit. We thought it was unbelievable. Saying it hit Paddy Harrington's ankle. I'm talking big swollen ankle after the match.
Lining up behind the band, playing Kerry in the Munster final, you know, 40,000 people looking at below, and Mick Donovan was a selector with us when we were minor, and Mick has passed away a good number of years, but you know, you're here talking because he had an influence on you.
Even after Champions League game, I think he missed the championship, yeah. Tim Horgan never forgave him for it.
He would have no pity on that. I gave up playing football because of that. I just couldn't go through it.
It was a hard one playing. So, but I suppose even just an evening like this, that built-in kind of sense of identity that you never lose, and you always have great memories of when you lose.
Even then, so. We'll take a pause. No, it's good. It's this guy.
Too many heads, man.
Who's in it?
They're all Ollie's, but this is top heavy.